Lisa Frost, the HR manager of LEW, so electrical distributors.
Jack Eastwood, I'm the HR assistant at LEW.
So we've currently got 215 members of staff across 20 branches in our head office function. We've currently got 34 members of staff that are trained in mental health first aid.
Originally it was LEW had only had sort of SLT and some branch managers trained, which is a good first step, but we wanted it so that anybody in the business had someone to be able to go to, because what's the likelihood that someone in a warehouse is going to go and speak to one of the directors? We wanted it so that there was as many people across the branch network that were able to reach out for help if they wanted it.
So I've worked with them previously, so I've done the course twice before. So through coming to LEW, we used an alternative provider that we weren't 100% happy with, and then because I've had the experience with MHFA England, I knew what they was about. I knew that they would be a better fit for us, so we've sort of implemented that from there. So because we're electrical distributors, we fall within the construction industry, so a lot of the stats that we've got and we've looked into, we fall within the construction industry, so that for us was a huge flag bunter that we knew we needed to get MHFA involved in us implementing the strategy.
It's a very old school
mentality.
So getting people to open up, they work a lot of long hours. It's very male dominated. So getting people to talk and be a little bit vulnerable can be very tricky, which is why I think having Mental Health First Aid England come in and help people show that it's normal to talk is a really positive step for us as a business and as an industry.
Yeah, definitely. So we have the 215 employees that we've got. So we're almost similar but different to retail. So where we have electricians and people from the general public coming in, we're recognising differences in our customers that are coming in, which is then empowering our staff to be able to speak to them about issues or things that they're seeing in them. So we all meet, we've started to meet via Teams call. We've got a head office that's centralised, but we all meet via Teams call, so we've got a good support network there where we can all check in on one another and see how they're doing. If there's anything particular that somebody's struggled with without divulging confidential information, then we do that as well, don't we?
Then when we're in the branches as well, we'll check in with the mental health first aiders as well as the branch managers and see how they're getting on and see if there's anything that we can put in place to help them.
So we've got the LMS, haven't we? We've got a learning mandatory system where we can upload various different courses, additional support, additional resources. We've got a HRIS system with additional links and support on there as well, so it's accessible to everybody, not just the mental health first aiders, but there is things more specific to mental health first aiders, isn't there?
Yeah, so we've created sort of worksheets to pass out as we're doing these team schools, where we've done the wellbeing wheel, sort of stress bucket, and we've also I created some business cards with tips to help with anxiety and panic attacks, because when you're in that scenario and you're helping someone, it's very difficult to remember what to do, so it's got some grounding techniques that they can use. It's a small card, so they're able to carry it with them.
we designed the Give a Shit posters for the toilet doors, for the communal areas. These are posters, and then there's two QR codes on there, one that directs them to the EIC, which is the Electrical Industries charity, and they support us and we support them in turn, and the other one directs them to the Samaritans.
Yeah. There's also a few sort of statistics on there as well, so using the 1 in 4 statistic, it then sort of breaks down that if we've got this many people in the business, then this many people in the business are likely to be affected by mental health, just to try and help contextualise the statistics. The idea was to have posters to go at the back of toilet doors, so that if someone needs support, they're not going to go stand up in the middle of the office, go to a wall, stand in front of a mental health awareness poster and scan a QR code. The likelihood is that they're going to go and, whilst they're having a moment to themselves, see that, and if they need support, then it's easily accessible for them. So we want to train more staff. The more staff that we have that mental health awareness trained, the better, in my opinion. We want to try and normalise the conversation of mental health, without necessarily having it branded as mental health conversations. I think that can make some people a little bit uncomfortable, so just getting people to understand that mental health conversations are conversations, that's, I think, one of the main goals for us moving forward. Just how easy Mental Health First Aid England have been to work with. So from the first conversation we had, trying to book it in was so much easier than what we had dealt with previously. You guys have been so supportive, you've been so accommodating, you've been able to tailor some of the content to suit and fit our industry. I have no complaints about Mental Health First Aid England at all. You've been absolutely fantastic, and the course was a really enjoyable, very difficult and heavy 2 days, but it was really enjoyable and delivered in a really engaging and interesting way.